Girlfriend gets caught cheating on boyfriend.
This what you doing while I'm at work? This what's going on while I'm at work?
What are you doing? This
is what's going on?
What are you doing?
What's going on? Bro, who are you, bro? Who is this?
Hang up the phone.
Bro, who is this? Bro, now what are you doing now, bro? What are you doing with this shit? Now you're, bro, who is this? Dude, I'm paying the phone bill. This is what you're doing?
I don't care.
This is what you're doing while I'm paying the
phone. Give me my phone.
What are you talking about? Nah, bro, this is what you going? Really? Dude, bro, then tell him hang up.
Matter of fact, just get your stuff and get out of my house.
Dead ass.
Notice how he keeps saying, this is what you're doing while I'm at work. This is what you're doing while I'm at work. He also says, I'm paying the cell phone bill and this is what you're doing. Guys, this is going to be a hard pill to swallow, but understand this about women and relationships. They don't care what you did for them in the past. They don't care what you're doing for them currently. Their emotions and what they want supersede and run over anything that you've ever done and that you're ever going to do. So if she feels like she wants to cheat, if she feels like she wants to just FaceTime a guy, that's what she's going to do. You don't own any woman. You don't own her body. You can't make her do something she doesn't want to do. And that's hard for a lot of men to just stomach because you're in a relationship right now or you're probably married and you're paying all the bills. You're paying a cell phone bill. You're probably paying a car note. You're paying the rent. You're paying all the mortgage. You're 100% paying for everything. And in most men's minds, he's like, okay, this is my woman. I'm going out to work. He also says that I'm basically working, you know, what's going on? Women don't care about that. If they want to cheat on you, if they want to deal with another guy, what's going to happen is they're going to do it. And notice how she said, I don't care. Get out of my house. So he made another mistake. He's living with another woman under her roof. So the last thing he said, get out of my house. Just leave. She couldn't even say sorry. She couldn't even say, you know what, my bad. So this is what happened, guys, when you live with women under their roof. Because no matter how many bills you're paying under her roof, it's her lease. It's her mortgage. So whatever she says goes. And guys who have lived with women under their roof, you understand that, yeah, it's not a happy wife, happy life sort of situation. She might try to tell you, oh, you're the king of the castle. And you're like, yeah, I'm living under this. I'll pay the bills and everything. But guess what? She's going to start disrespecting you. She's going to start treating you like trash. She's going to start putting you down. She's going to walk all over you because that's not your domain. That's not your place. That's not your castle. You're not the king. She's just giving you an illusion like you're the king so you can pay the bills under her roof and she can stay afloat because she can't do it alone. And also, she doesn't want to live under your roof as a man because that means she's going to have to be loyal 100%. She's going to have to be faithful. She can't really talk back. She can't disrespect you. She can't do all that, these silly things that most modern women want to do. So what these women are doing, they're moving guys in so they can still live that independent sort of lifestyle, that hot girl summer that, you know, I could do better all by myself in a way, but I still need a guy to kind of supplicate the bills that I need to be paid. I still need a guy who's going to, you know, pay half of the rent or do something like that, you know, because I can't take it all on, right? She can't shoulder the whole load. So she'll get a guy who, you know, is weaker or who just, you know, is a safe guy. He probably can't sign a lease or get his own place for whatever reason, but he can maintain a decent job. He can pay some bills. They'll get that guy because he's weak and he can't stand on his own 2 feet. He needs another woman to help and they'll move him in. And she'll just start treating him like trash because she wants half of the bills or whatever, how many bills paid. Guys, don't move in with a woman ever. If you want a woman to move in with you, that's totally fine because it's your rules. It's your blueprint. You set the stage. You set the standard. But if you're walking into her place and you say, hey, baby and everything, deep down, she knows something is off. Deep down, she's like, you know, he's, you know, in my place and I can kick him out anytime. Have you guys seen guys in those situations? I know dudes have contacted me. They're like, hey, Darius, you know, you mind if I stay with you? Man, my old lady, she tripping. And I'm like, what you mean? And I start to think, oh, yeah, you didn't even bother to get your own place and sign your own lease. See, now you're living with her and she runs this show. So she can put you out. Her emotions supersede anything that you've done. So she just comes in one day and she feels like she wants to nag and complain and she wants to say this. And she's like, man, you need to pick up your underwear. You lazy, you dirty, you this and that. I'm tired of cleaning up behind you. She's going to do it because it's her place. So if you are paying stuff for a woman, if you're doing all these different things for her financially, if you're going out to work hard for her and give her a certain lifestyle that she can't give herself, it doesn't matter. You don't own her. Matter of fact, that guy on the FaceTime call, it looks like he's like a Pookie or Tyrone type of guy. So while he's out working, she's at home flirting with that guy, FaceTime, probably already hooked up with him, whatever the case may be, still quote unquote cheating, even if it's just emotional cheating or just FaceTiming or flirting, is still cheating, right? So she's FaceTiming a guy who looks like a Tyrone type of guy in the street in a way, because he doesn't have a job most likely. Because if he did, he wouldn't probably be FaceTiming her with his shirt off, right? If you look at the screen, and the guy comes in, he's like, man, what's going on? That's because he doesn't have a job, and most women like to cheat on dudes who are working, who are grinding, who are doing everything they're supposed to do. Just think about this. Why do you think women are always unhappy, even when they're married? Why do you think they always cheat? Why do you think they're always looking around for other guys? Matter of fact, married women are the easiest to smash because they have a good life. They secure those resources. They secure that provider, that protection, that security. Now they're like, okay, I got that beta buck. Now I'm going to get that alpha seed. I guarantee you that guy that walked in, he didn't even look anything like that. Now, who knows how he looks, but I guarantee you, by the sound of his voice and everything, he don't look like that Pookie or Ray Ray or type of guy on the screen. But that guy turns that type of woman on. So she'll cheat with that guy, but she'll secure the good provider, the guy who's going to take care of everything, who's a steady, consistent guy. Alpha seed, beta need. Always remember, this is how women operate. So if they can't get that alpha male, that guy on the screen that she was FaceTiming to pay the bills and do all that stuff that he was doing, she'll just keep the guy around for the beta provider to go out and work. And then she'll just dibble and dabble and flirt and get her sexual needs met with the beta, with the Pookie, the Tyrone type of guy. This is how it always been. And most women can't get both dudes in one. They can't get that sexually attracted guy, the guy who looks really good, who they really desire, who gets them wet, to go out and work and pay the bills. That rarely happens. So women operate on a dual mating strategy. This is why, honestly, a lot of guys who are good men get cheated on because they go out and work. They go out and provide. They do everything they're supposed to do. They're putting their girlfriend or wife in a better position in life. They're upstanding citizens, right? You're probably one of those guys. But they don't satisfy that woman as far as attention-wise or sexually. So she'll get with you, and you're the provider. You're the guy who's gonna shoulder the load, who's a pack mule, and then she'll go flirt and have sex with the guy she really wants. It's messed up, but this is how it is. Women don't care about what you've done for them. They don't care that you're providing things for them. What regulates and runs them, who they're slaves to, is their emotions and the guy that gets them wet, the guy that turns them on. It's a rough pill. This is a hard pill to swallow, but this is what you're going to have to accept. That even if you're out working or you're doing whatever and your woman's a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home mom, how do you know she's not cheating and talking to other guys? How do you know she's not hooking up? How do you know she's not even flirting? You don't know unless you guys have a cell phone thing together. You can check her phone records. But why would you even want to do that? You're going to give yourself anxiety, right? So you can never fully trust a woman 100% because you don't know what she's doing. She probably never even met up with a guy. She could just be flirting, texting the guy and everything. And if things don't go right with you, or, she's just tired of dealing with you, she'll go off and cheat with that guy. She'll go off and hook up and have sex with that guy. And that guy's not even doing anything for him. That guy doesn't even care about him. That Pookie Tyrone type of whatever, Chad type of dude, that guy could care less about their well-being. But that's the type of guy that she desires. That's the type of guy that gets her wet. And she can't control it. Women can't control the way they're attracted to a guy. And you as a man can never negotiate attraction. So if you're paying the bills and you think, okay, she's going to stay attracted to me. No, that's not going to happen. Right? See, she's with you because you can get her to point A to point B. She's gotten old enough. She don't want to pay the bills. So she's like, okay, I want to get with a beta guy. I want to settle down. but yet she's settling down with you and she's not really attracted to you. She views you as kind of average. A guy who can, you know, put some food in the fridge and keep the lights on and keep the water running, but she's still going to look out and desire that guy who she's sexually and physically attracted to. There's no two ways around it. It's just how it is.